Hey y'all. Hey y'all. I know it's late. I just finished watching today's episode, y'all. I just finished watching the episode. I've been like, work was crazy. Hey y'all, come on in. We gonna talk about Monday through today. It's midweek. Come on in, tap the screen, say what's up. Say what's up. Hey y'all. Hey, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hello. Y'all, have y'all seen today's episode? Are y'all all caught up? Let me know in the comments if you caught up. I literally just finished today's episode. Like, today has been insane, y'all. This week has really been kicking my butt, to be honest. It's been kicking my butt, but there's no way I was gonna miss today. I had to come on. I had to talk. Y'all share the screen. Y'all share the live. Tap the screen. Let's get it going. Let's just hop right on in, okay? The doors are closing in on Haley, and I am so here for it. Y'all. Are they going to catch Haley before this season is over? Are we really about to be done with Haley before we hit 2027? I don't know. Like, this whole breakdown was happening with them figuring out her connection to Randy. Like, it's looking like downhill from here. Y'all tap the screen and share this out to everybody. Let the BTG fam know that I'm on. I know I'm late. It's definitely late for a lot of people. But yeah, it's looking like Haley is about to get hemmed up. So Kat and Danny and Naomi and Chelsea have put their heads together and they started comparing notes. And you already know when Detective Kat is on the case, she gonna get it done. Hey, Maya. When Detective Kat is on the case, she gonna get it done. Okay? And it looks like she getting it done. She has literally put 2 and 2 together. She done talked to Mona about Randy. Yeah, FBI Cat gonna make it happen, okay? Now, let's talk about this conversation that she had with Tomas. Tomas came in hot, okay? He got straight off the plane and went straight to the office. So we already know this man is terrified for his job. And literally, his worst nightmare was sitting in the office waiting for him. Well, I mean, she wasn't waiting for him. She was trying to get something else. But he walked in there on 10, okay? He saw Naomi sitting in Bill's chair and his stomach got to going. He was terrified. I said, oh my goodness, Tomas. Whoa. He came in there, guns blazing. I said, he got a lot of energy for Naomi. Especially after him having that conversation with Bill. Like, Bill already told him, like, he needs to chill. Even if Naomi does come on, she's not going to take his place. Right, Maya? If I was Naomi, I would just take it for the heck of it. Since you so scared, let me go ahead and take my spot then. Since you so threatened and shaking in your boots, let me go ahead and take my spot then. My rightful spot at my father's firm. Like, he got all the smoke for everybody but Bill. He ain't got no smoke for nobody but Bill. Hey, Kaya. No, for real though, because he came in with all the smoke. Who are you talking to? And to find out that Naomi left without getting what she needed because he walked in, I was like, girl, you don't leave. Tell him to leave. Why are you leaving? Like, I would not have left that office. Like, I don't care how you feel, bro. I'm here to do some work. Get your butt in your office and do that work there. Even when Kat came in and Caroline was like, why are you going in Bill's office? And she was like, oh, that's where Tomas is. And Caroline was like, why? Ain't no reason for you to be in Bill's office. Like, no. All for a spot that's not even his. Exactly. Exactly. Like, it don't make no sense for him to have all that smoke for Naomi like that. Ridiculous. And then what I said on Sunday, he is not for the team. When Kat said, oh, we're coming after Haley, and can you just answer a few questions? Like, have you ever seen her with another man or something? All he had to say was, no, I never seen her with a man. You know, like, if that was the case. He talking about, oh, I'm gonna stay out of it. You gonna stay out of it? You gonna stay out of it? No. What you mean you gonna stay out of it, bro? Like, nah. That's because he waiting for his big break. He is not gonna go after Haley unless he knows for sure that it's not gonna come back and bite him. Because he's not team Kat. He's not team Dupree. He's not team Bill. He is team Tomas. Okay? As long as he's the one that gets the spot, that gets the top spot, he don't care. He don't care if you know, Haley take Bill for everything that he got. As long as he got his spot. Yeah, he is not an ally. You saw how Jacob acted. When Naomi told Jacob what was going down, he was like, oh yeah, I'm on board. That's what happens when you talk to a real man. Exactly, Karen. And he said that to Kat. He straight up said to Kat, yo, yeah, I'm not cool with Haley. She still tried to get me fired. I'm not over that. And then she says, okay, cool. So we looking into her cheating with this guy. Have you ever seen her with a guy? All he had to say was, no, I never saw her with a man. He immediately talking about, oh, no, I'm not trying to get in it. I'm not trying to get in it. Please. I cannot stand that man. I cannot stand him. Like, I was like, that's crazy. Like, he only cares about himself. He only cares about himself. Like, that's why he didn't come straight to Kat when he landed. It's already after hours. Why would you come to the office instead of going home or checking on your woman after getting off the plane? Like, he is not to be trusted, okay? Like, Tomas is not to be trusted at all. He over there playing the slick game, trying to act like he's slick or whatever. Thank you for the follow, babe. No. The dude is shady. The dude is shady for real. And I hope that Kat peeps how he's handling this. Like, for him to just straight up be like, oh, I ain't got nothing to say. You just said you don't like her. He don't like Kat. Exactly. He just wants whatever is going to help him progress. Whatever is going to help him progress is what he's going to go with. So, yeah. He does only have two expressions. He does only have two expressions. I need her to get a new man. I need her to get a new man. Like, last week was so great without him. I'm sorry. We had a great time without seeing him at all. Like, it was ridiculous. It's definitely Bill's fault. Bill put it in his head that he needs to be married to Kat, that he needs to be in a solid relationship in order for him to fully progress. So he's not going to let Kat go as long as he don't have another option. Now, if he found him a little thing that was ready to marry him right now, he'd be gone. He'd be gone. He don't care about Kat. He just care about his progression. And he don't even play it well. He don't even play it well. Like at least when Bill wanted to progress, he played it as I love Danny and let me act like that's a thing. Tomas don't even play into that. He's the worst. He is the worst. Like, oh my gosh. To the point where he definitely would have bopped back to Eva if she let him. Thanks for the follow, Cree. Hey, Kelly. He would have definitely bopped back to Eva if she would have let him. That's why he janky. Team, get Kat a new man now. I wish I could sign a petition. Get Kat a new man now. Immediately. Immediately. Okay. Thank you for the rose, babe. Like, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. So this whole Nicole situation, okay. It's so funny how they had Carlton talk to Tyrell about letting Jessica go. Because he definitely going to have that conversation with himself when Nicole chooses Kyle over him. Yeah. There was definitely a reason why Tyrell couldn't find Ted nor Nicole when he was looking for somebody to talk to about this breakup. First of all, I'm glad that Jessica broke up with Tyrell. Now, I'm annoyed that we're even talking about a teenage love story because I'm a little older to be talking about two teenagers in high school and they little puppy love. But I'm glad that Jessica broke up with Tyrell. They both need to live their lives. Okay, they are too young to be trying to settle down. And you know what? This was the first episode that we saw the black daddy come out of Martin. Because when Tyrell said, I'm going to be flying to LA every weekend to see Jessica, Martin said, on who dime? Who paying for these flights? He said, you ain't getting the private jet, my brother. I don't know what you talking about. What is you talking about, bro? Like, I'm going to need for you to rewind and bring it back. Ain't nobody paying for you to be flying to LA from DC every weekend for you to kiki with your girlfriend. Martin said, with what money? I ain't never heard Martin say that. I ain't never heard Martin say that. Martin is 2 generations of a rich man, okay? He got Dupree money and he got Richardson money. And he looked him right in his face and said, what money? Huh? Ain't nobody paying for that. Ain't nobody paying for that. No, but after Jessica broke up with him, rightfully so, she went to that one weekend at UCLA and she got a taste of that life and she said, oh no, I can't even keep this boy going. Let me go ahead and nip this in the bud now. She straight up broke up with him. He went to the hospital looking for Ted or Nicole. He couldn't find Ted or Nicole, so he talks to Carlton. And Carlton was like, yo, you need to do what's best for you, young man. Thank you. And what's best for you is paying attention to yourself. And the irony is that he gonna have to tell himself that when Nicole breaks up with him next week. Oh, I'm so glad Jessica didn't end up knocked up. Me too. That would have been a horrible storyline. Let's not continue the broken cycle. Like, for real. If Jessica getting pregnant would have been horrible for the both of them. Okay, Tyrell would have definitely thrown away his life and started working some mediocre job so that he could take care of the kids. Like, no, I'm so glad that they definitely got that split up. Hey, Carolina. No, you're not late. I'm late. I just started like 15 minutes ago. You're not late. I'm late. Welcome. But yeah, I'm glad that they split up for sure. Like that was so needed. Now that conversation between Nicole and Anita was good. Is Tyrell going to chill or freak out? He's gonna freak out. Hey Hannah, Tyrell is gonna freak out. We're gonna see a full crash out from him. Okay, he's going to go to every person. He's going to go to every person to see if he can get somebody that says, "Oh, follow her. Don't let her go." Right? Like he's probably going to go to June next. He's probably going to go to June and be like, "Well, you follow what you wanted. You followed your heart." So, he's looking for somebody to tell him, "No, forget about college. Follow your girl." And hopefully he don't get that. And he definitely not going to get that from June. June gonna tell him, "No, Joy." Joy said June gonna give him the money for the flights. No. With what money? Once again, like Martin said, with what money? June ain't got no money for no flights. You know how expensive it is to fly from DC to LA over a weekend? Not even a weekday on a weekend. You flying there on a Friday night after class, and then you flying back on a Sunday night to be at class on Monday? Every week? Nah. That ain't happening. June gonna give him a, "Oh baby, you gonna have to figure it out, baby boy." Nope, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Po Tyrell. But yeah, he definitely gonna crash out for sure. Nicole having that conversation with Anita was needed. I think that was good. I think Anita telling Nicole that she needed to give herself a deadline was definitely needed. The Leslie and Noah convo was janky. Okay, let's talk about it. Cause that's where I was going anyways, right? Okay. So Nicole talked to Anita because Leslie came up to her and Carlton when they was in the lobby of the club. Leslie gonna tell Nicole, "Oh, I had a meeting with Noah, and Noah was saying that he's staying at his dad's apartment, and his dad is staying with his girlfriend, which is you, every night. So, Carlton, where do you stand in this?" Just janky. And this is what I don't like about Leslie. Your issues are with Ted. Your beef is with Ted. Like, that's why it's like, why are you still coming for Nicole? Like, you all up in Nicole's business for no reason. Like, that was so unwarranted. And you just got dismissed, by somebody else. And here you go. At this point, her issue is with herself. And that's a fact. Like, I was ready for Nicole to pop off on her yet again. Because why are you here? Nobody even asked you for your 2 cents. Why are you here? She mad she didn't get the one man that she wanted, and Nicole got 2. Facts. Yep. She mad that Nicole got 2. And she just nasty with it. Like, ain't nobody ask you nothing, girl. Like, you just all up in it. Anyways, Nicole went to Anita after that because she was shook. Because she felt some type of way. Because she did choose Kyle over Carlton. Now, we can't forget about that. Because Carlton came back. This was like Tuesday, I think. He came back and was like, "Oh, I missed you. We need to hang out. Da 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 da." And Nicole was like, "I'm tired. It's been a long night. Like, it's been a long day. I just want to go home, take a shower, go to sleep." Right? So he was with it. He was like, "Oh, we ain't got to do nothing. Like, I'm trying to go with you. Wherever you go, I'm trying to go. Like, we could take a bath. We could chill at the crib. We could do whatever you want to do." Okay? Hey, cousin. He was like, "I'm down with you, whatever." And Nicole was like, "Nah, I'm good. Like, you go ahead. I'm gonna reschedule with you." Child, 2 seconds later, Kyle comes in. And he like, "Oh, I'm tired too. Like, it's been a long day. I'm going to just put Noah on the couch and I'm going to sleep in my spot and I'll see you tomorrow." And Nicole was like, "No, no. Okay. I want to sleep with you." Okay. She was like, "I don't care. I want you to come sleep with me. I'm trying to wake up in your arms tomorrow morning." And I'm like, "Girl, okay, so you done made your decision. You done already made your decision." Y'all keep tapping the screen. You done already made your decision, girl. She knew exactly what she was doing. Like, she already knew she made her decision. She already want Kyle, period. And Carlton saw it. Carlton saw it when they was hugging, waiting for the elevator for them to go home. And he was like, "Dang. Okay." But in her mind, she's still single. Facts. And it's not true. It's not true. So, yeah, man, like, okay. So that happens. And then she runs into Leslie that next day, and Leslie lays into them. So then she goes to Anita, and Anita is like, "Look, you need a deadline." And I'm glad she told her this, because it was like, "Girl, we're over it, okay? You done played the field long enough. You got to give yourself a deadline to say, hey, by this day, I'm going to make a decision." And it's not even like, "Oh, I'm deciding to fully be with this person, but I'm just not going to play between these two anymore." Okay? Hey, B Gray. So she said in a week, she gonna make her decision. Somebody said, "Watch it be Ted." Yo, Ted is not an option. I mean, Ted is an option. Ted will always be an option. Okay, according to Ted, he's always gonna be an option for Nicole. Like, he's ready. If she went up to him and said, "Forget the world, it's me and you," he would gut punch Shanice, and he would be right there. Yeah, LaGuap, hit my YouTube is in my bio. You can click that and do a catch up on my reviews. Now, I haven't done full reviews on the show other than these lives for about 2 weeks, because y'all don't be watching them. I'm gonna be real. Those don't get the views. These get the views, apparently. So me doing all of that filming and editing and stuff, y'all don't be watching that. Y'all watch the lives. So I'm gonna keep giving y'all the lives until I figure out a way to change up what that looks like. It's just gonna be lives. But I have been doing these recaps every Wednesday and every Sunday. Okay? You can definitely see the full lives on my YouTube. Click that link in my bio. That's for everybody. If you don't follow me over on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe ASAP, because that's where everything is. Because, once this is done, TikTok is done with it. Okay? Which is getting on my nerves. Always. Okay, so, yeah, Nicole gave herself a week. She gonna make a choice next week. It's definitely gonna be Kyle. I don't even know why she's taking so long. Hey, B Gray. I don't know why she's taking so long. We all know it's Kyle. She needs to make the decision today. Like, just cut Carlton out of his misery right now. Just get it done. Okay? Like, move on. All right, let's talk Andre. Because I'm going to end with Haley. Let's talk Andre. So it's been confirmed that he's being stalked by his old girlfriend. Okay? He had a conversation with Ted he's been going back and forth with talking to Ted for about a week now, right? Ever since he got that champagne has been haunting him. Okay? It's been haunting him deep. She sent that champagne to the house and he is sick. Okay? He can't let it go. Somebody say Andre got a Leslie. I think so. I think so. And he said, this is how he describes it to Ted. He comes up to Ted. Oh, Maya, if you didn't watch today, it's going to be a few spoilers because I'm talking about today. I'm talking about Monday through today. So Andre had lunch with Ted today. And he straight up asked him, if you were able to tell Nicole about Leslie from the beginning, like early on, before the babies were in play, before Eva was conceived, before Kat was conceived, when it was just you getting down with Dana, would you have told Nicole what was going on? And he couldn't even give him a straight answer, to be honest. He was like, look, it was still the possibility that she would have left me. So at the end of the day, I don't even know. I can't even tell you a straight answer. Andre comes out his mouth and says, well, when I was being a nomad in Europe, I had a little situation going on, but that's where he left it, right? He didn't even fully tell us any details. He just said he had something going on that was before Danny. He said for sure he's never cheated on Danny, but he had something going on before when he was a nomad in Europe. So we all know that he's already told Danny that he never thought that he could love again after his parents. He was so scared to be in love again. So we know whoever he was with, he was playing around with, right? He probably was playing house. He probably was playing house. Ooh, somebody said old girlfriend or old boyfriend. Now, let's go down that road. It could be an old boyfriend because we got to rule out the kid. There's no kid, right? At least not that we know. Because he straight up said, without the kid. Like if you could talk about Leslie without the kid, then, let's talk about that. So I don't know if there's a baby in play anymore. If there is, then he doesn't know about it. If she had his kid, he doesn't know about it. That's what I'm thinking, Crafty. He promised another woman that he loved her and he would always come back to her, and he dipped. He got cold feet and he left without telling her anything. Now, Shelly, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that he fully got married before. Okay? I think that he has a whole wife. I think that he already got a wife. He married her and then he dipped, right? Now, is it a legitimate marriage? Who knows? Because when he married Danny in Vegas, it's legitimate because it was in the States, but it was still spur of the moment situation, right? And this was still somewhat sane Andre, right? So I'm thinking that while he was out in Europe sowing his royal oats, he probably got married to that woman. And the way he and Danny got married, I think it would bring up more for him. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that he's realizing like whatever he did with the woman before is, I don't know, but it was enough for her to still feel some type of way. Obviously, because she's stalking him and she's in town. Because remember, when he was at the Uptown for the party, we saw somebody that was watching him through the window. Well, it wasn't the party. It was the day before when it was him, Danny, and Pam at Uptown. So him being afraid of being in front of the camera when he didn't want to do the interview before with Danny, and now he don't want to do this interview either, he is definitely hiding this woman. Hey, Time. He's definitely hiding this woman. Now, I love a good mess. Okay? So one, I want it to be somebody other. I don't want it to be Joey's sister. Okay? He was nervous. Yeah, he was nervous. If it's Joey's sister, then I think they're going to go towards the whole her being the impaler situation, right? Like that may be more of he was doing some secret job, like he was working for her, maybe under a different alias, to where he, she knows him as something else, he knows her as something else or something like that. That's lame. I want it to be a woman that he fell in love with. Right? I want it to be a woman that he fell in love with, that he was married to, that he dipped on. Okay? That he straight up, I'm out. And knowing him, he probably justified it because they got married someplace where it don't really count. Right? They probably went to like Dubai or something and got married on a camel. And then he was like, well, that was just spur of the moment. So that don't really count. And then dipped. Right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But hopefully we have not met her yet. That's the hope. I think it would be a full cop-out if it's anybody that we've already met. It's not the woman. It's not the woman that Vernon and Bill's met. The one that's running for office and stuff. It's not her. I don't think it's her. She got too much fish to fry. Vernon is all up and through the politics situation. I think she was only there to show that Vernon is still up in the world. Vernon still has a place in that political world. But I don't think that it's her. I don't think that it's her. Everything is setting up Danny and Bill to get back together. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, ooh, Charlie, that's good. Yes. Now that I believe. The woman that we met with, that said that she's getting help from Vernon. She's going to be mentored by Vernon. She's going to run against Martin for senator. I can see that. I can see that. And now we got this conflict of interest going on, right? Like now Vernon has to choose sides between Martin and this girl. And we'll see how that works. That's going to be some good politics, right? But everything is set up for Bill and Danny to get back together. Absolutely. Once she finds out about Andre, because she's been looking for a way to even the score for the longest, right? Like the way that she still feels guilty about sleeping with Bill, and she's waiting for Andre to have a drop of something, right? Like she was ready to call him out. When she saw him, y'all keep tapping the screen. When she saw him at that live, in the back of Chelsea's live at Orphe Jeans, part of her was relieved. She wants him to have some type of mess. She's looking for a reason, Shelly. She's looking for a reason for her to say, hey, we're not supposed to be together. She's looking for that. That's why Joey bet Danny $10K, because he knows it's not going to last. Facts. Facts. Joey knows Bill. And Joey knows, he's seen their relationship for the longest. He knows just as well as we do that they can't let each other go. I think the secrets will keep them close. We'll see. We'll see. The way that Danny is invested in this whole Haley and Bill mess, she is ready to break them up because she wants her place back. She wants her place back. Let's go down that road. Let's talk about it. Let's go down that road. She, when Bill let Haley throw Naomi and Chelsea out of their house, right? That was just another reason for Danny to get buck with Bill. She be waiting. She be waiting for her opportunity to get back over there. Okay? When she went over there, weird Haley never tries to harm Danny. I know Haley isn't. Yeah, no. Because she knows Haley going against Danny does not help her case. Okay? Haley going against Danny doesn't help her case. She knows that Danny will always have a soft spot with Bill. If she goes head to head with Danny, that's not going to help her with Bill. And all she needs to do is stay in Bill's good graces so that he can keep trusting her with his livelihood. That's her whole game. So her fully fighting Danny ain't it, right? Like that's not the case. We liking slow tonight. If we get to 20K, I'll bring people up. But we got to get the likes up, y'all. Let's tap the screen. Let's share the live. Let's keep it popping. We having some good conversation here. Once we hit 20K, I'll open it up for people to come up. But we gotta up the likes. Let's keep it pushing, okay? So yeah. So we got Danny. Danny went over to Bill's house and laid into Bill and told him, our daughter should always have access to your house, blah, 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 blah. She throws her purse in a couch before they have this conversation, and her sunglasses falls out, hits the ground. When she goes to get the purse, you can't tell me she didn't see them sunglasses on the ground. You can't tell me that she did not see those sunglasses on the ground. And the way that she dipped and went straight to the club and was like, oh my God, I lost my sunglasses. Could you please tell me where they are? She knew. That's why she was so tickled when she got the text from Haley. When Haley sent her that text and said, hey, keep your mess out of my house. These are not my style, which was a cute little message. I said, okay, Haley girl, you trying it. When Vanessa saw the message, she peeped it immediately. Because you know Vanessa and Danny are two sides of the same coin at this point. When Vanessa saw that text, she said, girl, why you playing with me? Why you acting like you ain't see them sunglasses? Why you acting like you ain't see them sunglasses? We know what's up. You did that on purpose, girl. You did that on purpose. And then we know she did that on purpose because then she got the nerve to walk up to Bill and Haley in the club when they're having dinner and ask for her glasses back. Danny. Danny, girl. I said, oh, she tried it for real. And you know what? That was funny. That was funny when Haley straight up gave her the glasses broken. The lens all popped out. I'm surprised she didn't stump on it a little more. She said, Danny said, what happened to my glasses? Haley said, oh, they fell under my foot a few times. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I'll always be entertained by Haley, but I'll never like her. I'll never like her. And the way that they got the girlies together, the detective crew is on it, okay? The detective crew is on it. They just need to tweak their story a little bit. So right now, the Dupree women, you got Danny, Chelsea, Kat, and Naomi thinking that Haley is sleeping with Randy, right? They got in their mind that she's messing around with Randy. Now, this whole situation of her stepping out on Bill is revealing the origins of the situation, right? Naomi straight up said that Bill told her that she had to put an infidelity clause in her prenup when she got married to Jacob. That was non-negotiable. Hey, Dime. Thank you for the love, babe. She said, Bill said that was non-negotiable. You got to put an infidelity clause in your prenup. So she said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, Zara, welcome to the BTG fam. Go ahead and follow me. We definitely here. So ain't no way Haley didn't sign a prenup, okay, that had that infidelity clause. And I believe that. I definitely believe that Haley signed whatever paper she needed to sign to make sure she got up in there. That's why she's trying to get this money through being a widow, because she know that's the only way to get the money. She can't get the money any other way. Bill got to be up out of here in order for her to get that money. So I totally believe that there is a prenup that's signed saying that she cannot cheat on him. And if she does, she gets nothing, right? Now, Naomi failed, per usual, getting that information because she was too hung up on Tomas walking into the office when she was looking for the prenup, which once again was janky. Because she could have just told that man to dip. Like, I'm not even going to go back to their conversation. Like, I was just so annoyed with that whole situation. I'm like, girl, why would you leave? Like, get what you need to get. You already told Tomas that you was there to look for, so you working on a case. So that's all you got to tell him. You ain't even have to tell him that. I'm in my daddy's office. Like, you're the one that's overstepping. Bill ain't here, so you ain't got no reason to be here, period. You ain't got no reason to be here. So her going and leaving Tomas there, I was like, girl, you messed up the mission. The mission was you to find the prenup. You was already on the way. You should have kept digging. You had every right to be there. Like, her leaving Tomas in the office was janky, okay? Anyways, they are set on Haley and Randy being a couple. Now, when Jacob came to the house and saw all of the Dupree women with their heads together, he was like, okay, what's going on? Everybody dipped one by one. And finally, Naomi told him what was going down. Jacob said, okay, let's compare notes. Okay, because Jacob has already been dealing with the likes of Haley with Smitty. Right? Smitty is now on Haley's case because Smitty is looking into the Lynette situation. Right? So Smitty and Jacob have already been going back and forth on what's happening. Right? Smitty and Jacob have already been tag teaming on everything that's happening on this Lynette case. So when Naomi came and said, hey, I got some information on what's going on with Haley, Jacob said, okay, now let's talk about it. Oh, I love me some Jacob. Okay? Because that man is going to be a man, but he going to be a husband. Okay? He going to be a husband. Jacob said, wait. Y'all investigating this man? Let's talk about it. Okay? Now, we didn't get to see the comparison of notes, but by the end of the conversation, we know that he's on board. And thankfully he is, because he straight up said, look, we can't trust Kat and Danny to be up in this team. And the man was right. Kat can crack a code. She can crack a case for sure. But the issue is she not going to do it correctly. Danny is going to be too emotional. The moment she gets a drop of information, she's going to mess up the whole operation. So I do hope that Naomi heard Jacob correctly. Because Jacob straight up reminded her, hey, lest we forget, I had to arrest your mother. At your father's wedding. Okay? We can't forget about that version of Danny. She's not gone. Okay? She may be chilling because she got Andre in her back pocket, but she's not gone. All right? So Jacob straight up said, look, I'm on y'all team. Okay? I'm on y'all team. Let's keep figuring it out. Now, for sure, if it wasn't for Kat, Chelsea would definitely still be in that cabin. Absolutely. Kat knows how to crack a code. But also, if it wasn't for Kat, we could have probably used that, we could have probably found that leather jacket in Leslie's closet and pinned that Laura mess on her. But Kat took it upon herself to move that evidence. Lest we forget, Kat be getting ahead of herself. Kat be getting ahead of herself when it comes to some of these logistics. Okay, she be so quick to crack the code that she don't even realize that she's messing up the case. And now there's no repercussions for the person that actually committed the crime. We can't hop the gate on this. Okay, we got to do this correctly because they don't even know that they're dealing with Val. They still don't know who Val is yet. They still think that they're dealing with Haley. They haven't even gotten into their brains that Haley is not the person that she says that she is. They're still giving her the benefit of the doubt. They're still saying, "Oh, okay, you know, she was broke. Okay, she might be here go Naomi, always giving a side angle. Oh, well, although she's from Philly and Randy's from Philly, that's a big city. They probably don't even know each other. Naomi, please. Please. They know each other. They know each other. There are too many stories going around for them to not know each other. Like, come on. Zara, you say you live there? Ain't no city that big. I'm from Miami. I don't know everybody, but I know most of the people. It ain't no city that big. Like, no, especially when you're around the same age range or whatever. You know what high school people went to. You know what it is. Like, nah. That's not the case. And then you got janky Vanessa. Vanessa ain't a friend to nobody. Okay? Vanessa ain't a friend to nobody. Vanessa, she had a whole lunch with Danny and Anita and sat there and soaked up all that information. She soaked up all that information. She said, ooh, okay, they coming after Randy. They coming after Randy. She straight up said, look, Randy and Bill, and Randy and Doug grew up together, you know. But he ain't really got nothing. At least she was truthful. She straight up said, look, he ain't got nothing. So I don't see why Haley would even want him. Like, that's not even a thing. He ain't got no money for her. But, you know, Danny was like, please, Haley, she want everything. So that don't mean nothing. She could just be using him for the tool. Right? It didn't take 2 seconds for Anita to go to her massage and for Danny to dip, for Vanessa to go, Randy, where you at? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And here I think I still gave her the benefit of the doubt when they met up. I said, okay, she must be going to Randy to get some extra intel, right? She hears what's going on. So now she gonna go to Randy and say, hey, Randy, I heard that you've been dipping in the Hamilton jar. I heard that you was dipping in the Hamilton jar. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on? Man, she called Randy faster than she calls her kids. Facts. And all Randy gonna do is tell Haley. No, facts. And that's a good thing. I want them to be shook. That's the point. If she was a real friend to the Duprees, she would have went over there and said, yo, I heard through the grapevine that you was messing with Haley. And the funny thing about it is, this was the time for her to actually go to Joey. Because Joey already thought that Haley and Randy were messing around with each other. Remember? Remember when they first almost got caught by Joey? And he was like, yo, I already seen y'all on my cameras. Because when they did that whole dumb mess with Randy becoming Sammy and Sammy saving her through that fake miscarriage, cause you already know Joey and Bill got that alignment. They got that alignment happening. So Joey went to Randy and said, look, if you messing with Bill's wife, don't bring that to my doorstep. Okay? That's going to be some mess on you, and you're going to be by yourself when Bill comes to you. When it comes to you. And Randy was like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. So if Vanessa would have went to Joey, like she go to Joey by everything else, they could have hit the bop, 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 and she could have got some information there. Even her and Joey could have had some pillow talk or whatever. But I am serious about the show, cuz I'm serious about the show because it's crazy. It's crazy. It's messy right now. We're so close. We're so close. Okay? And they're finally putting the pieces together. We've been watching Randy and Haley, Sammy and Val tiptoeing through Fairmont Crest since season 1. Since season 1. Right? It's been 2 years. Shelly, it's been 2 years. We've been following this. Like, I'm ready for them to bring it on in. Okay? I'm ready for them to bring it on in. But I'm glad that Vanessa gave the warning. At least Vanessa gave the warning. I will give her that. Okay? Vanessa gave the warning and said, look, don't be all up in the Hamilton house. Bill don't play games about his house. Period. Okay? You want to see you want to see Haley in handcuffs by Labor Day. I doubt it. Labor Day is in what, 3 weeks? 3-4 weeks? It ain't happening. It ain't happening. And see, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I love me a good soap opera. So part of me wants Haley to get a little further. I need her to get a little further with this. Okay? Bill felt something before with her and Sammy. Yeah. Yeah. When he met Sammy, and then he called Randy Sammy in front of Joey, and Joey was like, oh, that's your name? That's your name? Because Joey loved the mess too. So literally, it was like Bill already done seen it, and yet he done bopped it out his mind because he's so set on Haley being this damsel in distress. And it's so annoying. And now they done took St. Bart's off the table, which is like, ugh. Because I was hoping that we were going to go down that road. At least Bill is smart enough to say, I'm not going to get on no plane. Because he's straight up spooked now. He's straight up spooked now. He said, nah, like I'm not getting on no plane. My health is not where it's supposed to be. I don't want to be in no pressurized cabin. Like, ain't no help up there. I'm not getting on no plane. So now, yeah, Danny has been warning him from the beginning. But Danny's words don't mean nothing to Bill. Because to Bill, Danny is just playing the game. Danny's just playing the game. Yeah, they going to Highland Beach, but that's like a road trip. They're not going to get on no plane. And that's the thing. If we're going to get to a beach house, get us to a beach house, right? Because I do need for Haley to get a little further. They're not going to pin Haley unless Bill is almost on his deathbed. That's the thing. She can't, they can't arrest her for real until they figure out that she's really doing something. Right? So Bill has to get to a place of almost to the upper room. before they can actually prove that she's trying to do something. And see, this is my issue with Bill. This is my issue with Bill. Yo, you so quick to say, oh, my hand's shaking again. I'm scared to get on a plane. I don't feel comfortable. My body is neglecting me. But you still ain't called Madison. You still ain't reach out to Madison and get yourself back in that hospital to see what's going on. Bill is so doggone twisted that he went to Joey for a friendly ear. Joey? When he walked up in that casino, I said, you're going to Joey? You're going to Joey. Why? Why? I mean, it came together at the end of the conversation when he straight up said, look, I need for you to look after my girls. And Joey said, fine, I'll look after your girls if you look after Vanessa. So now they got a pact. It don't matter which one dipped before the other one. At least the Richardson girls and Vanessa will always be good. And see that's the thing. I think the only reason why he went to Joey is because that's the only person that he really don't care to see him vulnerable. He cares too much about what Vernon thinks about him to be vulnerable with him. He cares too much even about Ted. Because he don't care about Ted. He cares about looking a certain way in front of Ted. Like that's the thing. He don't want to look vulnerable in front of Vernon, Ted, nobody, right? So Joey is the only person that he could really talk to where he really don't care. Because it's like you can see my vulnerable side. You can't do nothing with it. You can't do nothing with it. You still need me. So, yeah, Joey is his equal. Facts. They're both janky. They both got skeletons. They both helped each other out of, dark moments. So, they had that camaraderie moment and they were able to leave that table knowing that their girls will be taken care of if they're not there. Do we know the connection between Bill and Joey? Bill and Joey, they just work together. They're co-workers to the end. Bill is a lawyer. And Bill is a fixer. And Joey will get that mess done in the dark. So they able to work together. They got a lot of clientele that mixes together. Okay? So in that conversation, when he went to Joey, it made sense. Because it's like, look, if something goes down, because he straight up told Joey, the Duprees, because Joey was like, why are you talking to me and not Vernon? And he was like, the Duprees don't like to get their hands dirty. They like to keep their cute manicure. And he meant that for Vernon too. He did. He meant that for Vernon. Vernon ain't getting his hands dirty. And I need for somebody to get their hands dirty if something happens with my girls. Bill don't play that when it comes to his girls. So he was like, look, I don't care. If I pass away, you need to make sure my girls are good. Nah, Bill ain't Joey's lawyer. I don't think that. They know too much about each other. They know each other's, secrets and stuff. Your lawyer ain't supposed to know much about you when you in that game like that. Your lawyer just needs to know just enough to get you off. Joey's lawyer probably been working for him for like 20 years. He got all the dirt on his lawyer to where he can't say nothing. And he only tells his lawyer exactly what he needs to know to get him off of that case specifically. And ain't nobody representing Bill. Bill is Bill Hamilton Esquire. If he ever get in trouble, Bill gonna cover himself. Okay? So they ain't working together on that. They just on the same level. They on the same level when it comes to the mess. Okay? Oh, for sure, Maya. When he said my girls, he definitely meant Danny as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. When he said you need to look after my girls, Danny was included in that group. Okay? Bill don't play about his women. Bill don't play about his women. Why TikTok always be acting like I ain't doing nothing. Like we ain't having a full conversation. If you in the comments and you don't follow me, follow me. I definitely go live every Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday. Go ahead and hit me up. Make sure you follow me. Y'all keep tapping that screen. We have hit 20K. Let's get it to 40 before we hit 11 p.m. We got time. Let's do it. Let's keep it pushing. Okay. I did say that I would let people up after we hit 20K. We have hit 20K. So if you do want to come up and talk, you can definitely hit that request button and we can have a conversation. All right. But yeah. Danny is always going to be taken care of in Bill's eyes. And the sad part about it is she's so desperate to get Bill back that she's ready to put anything on Haley. When Anita told Danny and Vanessa that she saw Haley with Jack's son during the tornado situation, you could see her drooling. Danny just wants anything to get Haley out of Bill's hair, the chin hair that he got. She just wants Bill back to herself. Like that's it. And that's sad for her. I hate that for her. I mean, she'll always have a place in Bill's world, but I definitely hate that for her. Hey Charlie.
Hello. Oh, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. How you
There we go.
doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's a
I
little
am.
late, but I'm enjoying the Kiki per usual.
I am enjoying your conversation on Beyond the Gates because I have been watching since day one, and I am like, let's go. Let's talk about
Yes.
this. It's so
Yes.
good. It's so good.
It is. It is. It really is. I love this show. How you feel about what's happening this week?
I'm loving it. I'm really excited about this Haley storyline to start breaking. I'm so excited about it. What I really want is for it to break on Beyond the Gates, and then Haley do a crossover and jump over to Young and the Restless and run a scam over there for a little
Yes.
while and have her
Yeah,
do
I would like
Joey
that.
because the whole her whole thing with young Mr. Abbott, I think that was a good plant for her to go over there
I
and do
agree. And they
some.
had good chemistry.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
had
yeah,
good
yeah.
chemistry. So I did like them together. Even though she was cheating, I was like, hey, this is
Right,
interesting.
go for it, go for it. Okay, so let me ask you, what do you feel about Deanna? Like, how do you feel about like or Deanna? Is
Deanna,
Deanna?
yeah.
Deanna, yeah.
No, I like her. I think that she's got all the pieces to get Joey like really hung up,
Hmm.
but I think her mental health is going to get in the way.
I do too.
I
Yes.
think somebody is really going to check her talking to her phone because she
Mm.
keeps talking to that picture of Doug. And I do think that's going to get her hemmed up, especially when she tries to bring the whole situation to Vanessa. Because, Vanessa ain't trying to save her. She's trying to save Joey.
Yep,
She
yep.
only trying to save Joey. So the moment that Joey finds out that she's having these mental issues for real, he probably going to be like, she's a threat to herself, babe. You got to lock her
Yep,
away.
exactly. Yes, that is plot for plot. That is exactly what I
That's what
said
you
is going to
thinking
happen. I
too?
was like, that is
Yeah.
going to happen. He's going to have her institutionalized by like Christmas or something.
Right. Oh my
Like,
gosh. Oh my gosh. Which would be horrible. Like, poor thing. Because
Vanessa,
she's justified in her anger and in
yeah,
everything that she feels. Like, Vanessa really is just janky, like, fully.
sure. She is a mess. That
She's a
woman is a hot
mess.
mess. She's
Like,
a,
she's the worst. But she's
and that's
already shown that she's ready to sacrifice whatever to be with Joey.
right. And it could be a situation where they are going to take Vanessa and just make her a full-on villain,
Hmm.
which would be a really interesting ride for her as an actress and for us to watch her go from like the best friends of the Duprees to like this woman that everyone hates and has like done stuff to destroy their lives. I mean, that's a really
Yeah.
interesting storyline to have over the
For
course of like
sure. And you can
4
see
years.
that building up, even the way that she stood against them when she brought Joey to that fundraiser, to Martin's
Yeah.
fundraiser. Like the way that everybody was like, bro, you gotta go. And she was like, he's staying. That's my plus one. Like,
Right. I'm here. What?
and I
I'm
was
a
like,
part
oh,
of
okay, girl.
Yeah.
Like,
She came for it. And then like you said, when she like immediately picked up the phone and called Randy and it was like, girl, come on now.
I mean, seriously, she
You
didn't
just
even, and it was like you try to give her the benefit of the doubt. It would have been different if she, like, when Anita left, if she would have told Danny, like, you know what? He was friends with Doug. Like, let me go see what more information I can
Yep.
get. Like, let me talk to him. But no, it wasn't even about that.
She
She's trying
said
to
you
get her
better
own information and save him.
she was like, you better check yourself. Cause I know you Joey's boy and I'm looking out for you. And so if I pull this off, then it makes Joey trust me more so that I can be a more full partner to him. Because that's her whole
Yes.
goal. She just wants to be like in the
Queen
crime
Pin.
scene for whatever. I don't know why she
She wants to
wants
be
it.
Queen Pin. She does.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why she has this notion that that Doug like watered her down. Like I still don't understand how in her brain she's like, "Oh, I just had to be this doctor's wife when I was with Doug and I've always wanted so much more for myself." Like, girl, you own a business. You come from a rich family. Like,
Hmm.
where's the
What more?
disconnect here?
Right. What more did you want? Like she wants
Yeah.
danger. She wants, this weird excitement that's going on. So, I mean, she's about to get it. And I don't know if she's really prepared to learn that the man that she is throwing away her life for killed her husband. I mean,
No. And the sad part about it is at this point, I don't even think she cares.
maybe not.
I think if she found out right now, she would still find a way to justify Joey.
I buy it. I would buy
You
it.
know? And that's
Yeah.
the sad part about it because it's like, girl, you can't separate the two because obviously you being with him was a part of that. Like
Right.
Joey was fine with blackmailing Doug for the long haul. It was when
Right.
he fell in love with Vanessa to when it was like, oh, he got to go.
Right.
Like I want Vanessa. So she would have to know that she is part of him getting rid of him. So it's
Yeah.
even like either you fully go left and now I'm completely against him and I'm ready to help put him in jail, or you're gonna go gung ho and say no, that's my man. I'm gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. And I know she gonna do the latter.
Yeah. It's a more interesting story. It's a
It
more
is.
interesting story. For her
It
to be
is.
like, I'm just going to go like full in and just be this person. I'm like, okay, let's see it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm
I
like,
love it.
just
I
lean fully
love
into it.
I love how messy this show is. It's so great. Okay,
Me too.
here's a question for you. Kat and Eva. Are you team Kat? Are you team Eva? How are you feeling?
Oh Lord. Okay. Okay, they hate me for this for real. I've always been Team Cat.
Ah,
Team Eva, I understand. I understand where y'all coming from. And it's not that I hate Eva. I think Eva is like cool people. And it is sad to see what she's going through now, like even with the whole deforming of, the scar and her
yeah,
not feeling a certain way. Like I broke my ankle a few years ago and I haven't been able to wear heels since, and that messed me up as a woman. So I can only imagine what it feels like, to always be wearing crop tops and cute, and now you got this big gash going across your stomach. Like
hmm
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure she's really going through it. My issue was that they villainized Kat to no end in the storyline. Like it was just constant beat down on Kat, and that whole situation of her being forced to give a piece of her liver, and I'll stand on
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He
That's
was
fair.
fully forced to do that. I just felt like that was really messed up. They dropped the ball with us being able to utilize Joey in that situation. Like I was like, Joey loves Isaiah. Isaiah could have went to Joey and said, "Look, my girl need a liver." And then Joey could have went to his
Yeah.
sister slash the impaler and said, "Look, you got you got connections to the black market. I need a
hmm
liver for my dude. Like, go ahead
Oh,
and
that would have
do
been
that."
really good. That would have been an interesting
You
one too.
know? and
That would
leave
have been a
Kat
really
up
good.
out of it,
Yeah.
Because I think they just both need room. I think they both got thrown
Right.
into a horrible situation based off of their parents. I mean,
Right.
all of them were janky in that situation. And I just
Yeah.
think Kat just keeps getting the bad end of the stick with that. What you
See, and
feeling?
I here's the thing. I am like, if I'm choosing a side, I'm Team Eva only because I want to admit where I want to hold Eva accountable for all of her shady moves that she has done, because she has done many. The Tomas situation, I didn't see it that way, but since she admitted it, since she said I was a little shady about that, I was like, okay, you said it, you owned it,
Yeah.
canon. It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
I get
Facts.
it. But the stuff, I feel like the stuff that Kat is doing, because she's blaming Eva for stuff that's not really her fault. Eva didn't ask to be born. And so she's like, this is the girl who ruined my life. No, this is the daughter of the woman who
That
came
ruined your
between
life.
your parents and ruined your life.
I agree there.
And quote unquote ruined your life. I get it. It's a hard time. But girl, you're running your life is not ruined. You're not June, who just like came up out of the, like, literally from under the bridge to like try to struggle to get a new life. You're
Yeah.
running a business. Your life is not, you're hurt,
Yeah.
justifiably slow, but your life is not ruined. So stop saying that. Like, she's a little bit
Well,
too princessy for me and all of that. And I get that it's rough. And she absolutely should be mad at Leslie. And
oh,
even
absolutely.
and Eva too, like, to an extent. I absolutely think that she has every right to be mad at Eva
Yeah.
for everything that's happened between them. But when everyone else around you is forgiven a person and then has said your hatred towards this person is making you a different person,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's where, like, when everyone's telling you this is not good for you because now you're not you anymore.
Yeah. No, that's real. It's tough because Eva Eva's existence ruins Kat's life as she's known it.
Hmm.
Right? Like when she says like you ruined my life, it's just it is her existence now. She's the representation of her father's infidelity. She's
Yeah.
always seen her dad as a great husband, a great father, a great man. So now she can never go back to that because Eva exists,
Right.
right? So, not
Yeah.
saying that she should blame her for that, but I'm just saying when she's like, I just wish you were never born, that's not even her saying, like, I hate you, Eva, like, I wish you were never born. It's really saying, like, I wish this situation didn't happen because Ted and Leslie being Ted cheating on Nicole with Leslie, that's a situation in itself that can be contained, right? Like that can be
Mhm.
covered, that can be forgotten if he just says, oh, I don't mess with her no more, da 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 da. Eva's existence will always be the example that their life will never be the same,
Yeah.
so it's like for her it's like, okay, I can't even get past the fact that my life will never be the same because I have to look at you every day. Because it's even worse that she's so embedded in Fairmont Crest now. Like, it's
Right.
not even like she came in and was like, hey, I'm your sister, but I live down the street. Like, no, you go to my country club. You work at the hospital with my dad. You're you're friends with my brother now because Martin is so happy to get somebody else other than
Right.
Kat.
Why not?
I
Why
mean,
not?
he can't even fix his relationship with Kat. He's a horrible brother. And
He's
yet now,
Yeah.
now you want to be besties with Eva. Like, it's just like, and then we can't forget how Eva snuck her way in. I think Kat would have had a better respect for Eva if she would have came a little more correct. I do understand that the whole ruse was Leslie's situation,
Right.
but when she finally got cool with Nicole, because we definitely had a time where she was like, dang, I do like Nicole. Like, I understand who she is as a person. Like, this is really messed up. Now I'm going back and forth. If she would have chosen integrity then and
Right.
said, hey, At least even to Kat, even if she didn't go to Nicole and Ted, because now that's your parents or whatever. But once again, you came in saying, I want a sister, I want a family, I want a relationship with you. If that was the case, you could have told me what was up, girl. Like you just straight up bulldozed through my life. Like,
Okay.
dang.
Yes, true. This is true. And you know why I would do that? Is because literally the first day that you met me, you came at me and said something about like how I was dressed and that I was from the hood, and you read me to filth when I said hello.
I can't front there.
So
I can't front there.
I'm
Cat
just
comes
saying.
from that world, though.
Cat shot first.
Now, hey, I will agree there.
I'm
Cat
just
came
saying.
in with guns blazing for sure.
She came in hot.
For sure she did.
So I get why Eva might be like, okay, well, hold on then.
But then it's like, okay, you got to give her room though. Like you can't come in. Like, I mean, that's Kat's first go-to.
Cat will come in hot.
Feisty. You know,
Cat will come in hot, but you know what Cat won't do? Carry her own damn purse.
I have never seen her with a Chelsea Cat bag. That's so real.
She has never once held a Chelsea Cat bag. I was like, why does everyone else have one and not you?
Now that's real. Now that's real. Because she'll give it as a present to everybody, but she will not carry it. I have not seen her with one bag.
Anita got one. Nicole got one. She had one. She was carrying one today. I saw somebody else with one. I was like, there are 3 or 4 people.
Danny had the one. Danny was carrying a white one at one point. Yeah.
I was like, all y'all got Chelsea Cat bags, but the person who created Chelsea Cat is not.
That is so funny. No, for real. And one thing I will never stand behind Kat with as well is just the fact that she still hangs on to Tomas. She should have given Tomas the boot the moment she found him shirtless in Eva's apartment.
Right. She should have. That's the other thing that I have about the Kat and Eva thing is like you forgave Tomas, but you didn't forgive Eva for the same thing. So
that's definitely layered for that as well. Like I agree. She definitely, that's one thing that she can't hold towards her. And I did find it interesting when Kat went head to head with Bill that time after Kat, Naomi, and Chelsea had that moment with Haley. And he was like, I need you to, be better to my wife, da da da. And she was like, oh, of course, I agree. Ain't nobody giving Haley no respect. She don't deserve no respect. But when Bill turned around and was like, well, Haley and Tomas, they kind of on the same side. Like you mad at Haley, but Tomas slept with Eva, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, thank you. I was like, not Bill knowing all your business. All your business, including when you broke his thing.
Yo,
y'all forgot about that.
I did forget about that.
Y'all forgot about the time that Kat broke Tomas's thing, and that was a joke for like 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks, it was.
3 weeks.
Everybody was like, "You good? You good over there?
You good? How you doing, son?
You got them stretches in? You need another day home?"
Every time he came on screen, they were like clowning him. They clowned him.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Oh my god, that was so good.
That was hilarious. Yeah. No, but I do I hope that this Kat Eva thing low-key just keeps going, honestly. I think it's very juicy.
It's
and I think the moment that they're both are like, oh, I love you, it gets bland. Like
I want them on the same side for something big.
Yeah.
And blow something up together.
Yeah.
Maybe in a year or so or something like that.
Yeah.
I think let them take a year to
they have to breadcrumb us and let us know no matter what either one of them feels about each other, they have to be in each other's lives.
Right.
They are sisters. Like that is a thing. So it is gonna come time, something's gonna happen with Ted, something's gonna happen with, there's gonna be moments to where they're gonna have to lean on each other. Right. And I think we will see they're like magnets. It's like we'll come together and then we'll we'll get closer.
The good drama of that. That's what's
good drama.
I mean, it's a really good show. And I think, the fact that the fans have so many like insights and they're like really just invested in it. I think that's a sign of a really well-written show. We know it's a soap. There's like crazy stuff that happens, obviously, but it's just good.
It's so good. It's so good for sure. Now I need for them to figure out what they doing with my girl Mona.
Mona coming in to save Randy. That's what's gonna happen. Like Haley's gonna escape, and then Mona's gonna save Randy from all of this because now Mona's gonna be like, Joey, I got your like I'm playing for his soul and I won. Don't you respect me as a godly woman? And let me take him in and I will protect him, and that will be the thing, to save that while
facts. And I look forward to when she tells Randy about it and he blows up on her. Because why are you messing up my spot?
Why are you blowing up the spot like that?
Like, you doing too much, girl. Like, you keep that church stuff in the church, okay? Right. And I'm a church girl myself, but I know not to be messing with people's money like that.
Right.
And that's why I was glad even Joey was like, well, I know you don't want to mess up his livelihood, so do you really want me to fire him? Like, that's really what you want? It's like, no, don't do that.
But here's the thing. I think it might turn into something where maybe she makes a deal with the devil to save Randy, and then she ends up messed up in some stuff that she didn't want to do. Because that's what Joey does. It's exactly how he got Vanessa.
That's how he plays the game. That is exactly how he plays the game.
Exactly how he got Vanessa.
And you know what? I would be ready for something like that because then we could probably see the real side of Mona, right? Mm-hmm. Because she always throws in whenever somebody's like, oh, Mona, you're so great, da-da-da. She'll always be like, well, that's me now. Like that's like I have, I am this person now. So it's like, okay, girl. So who were you? And maybe we get to see that. Right. For you to beat Joey in poker?
Yeah. For you to and he was like, that rarely happens to me. Right. I don't rarely see people not coming.
Right.
So I think there's more to Mona than we think. Mm-hmm.
Mona got a background.
She got background more than her A1C or whatever.
When I tell you I hate that diabetes storyline, when I tell you it makes my blood boil.
Listen, go get your A1C checked, people. I'm just saying.
I'm like, the one full figure black woman on here got diabetes.
Had diabetes. I mean, I get it, but
y'all play too much.
Thank you for the message, but also it could have been the skinny person.
It could have been the skinny person, right?
Because the amount of skinny people that I see around with the little diabetes patch on, doing their insulin, real. I was like, "That's real, y'all." Just because you teensy, does not mean that you can't have diabetes.
No, facts. And I'm not putting no mess on nobody, but Chelsea was mad that she didn't have the BRCA gene like Danny and Naomi. So give her diabetes.
That was right. I'm just saying.
She got survivor's remorse. Then go ahead and give her something to survive from.
Listen, they couldn't give her that. She got kidnapped last year.
She got kidnapped. She's still going through it. Like
I wanted that to be longer, though. I wanted her kidnapping to be longer, actually.
Me too.
I think that could have gone on for like 2 or 3 weeks.
It really could have. Allison was a great actor. Yeah. Like, she brought some real, I was scared of her. Every time she came on the screen, I was like, I don't know what this girl.
I was like, ooh, she not. Yeah, you need that. Playing. She's gonna come back. She is absolutely gonna come back, and
she's gonna come back. This is how I want her to come back. I want for them to throw Deanna into the crazy house, and that's gonna be her roommate.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yeah, that's what I
yes,
want. I want for them to
yes.
become friends in the
Mm-hmm.
asylum,
Yep.
and then they get to going on how they. Okay, if I
How
help
they
you,
escape
how we
and
gonna escape? I'm gonna help you get Chelsea, and you help me get my mama away from Joey.
yes. Oh, I like that.
That would
Yes.
be
Yes.
good.
I would watch that. I would watch
Yes,
that.
yes, like because they got to bring my girl back. She was so
Yeah,
good.
she was really good. I really liked her. So yes, if people are
Yes, no, I
listening, let
so
us put it
enjoyed
up in the
that.
universe. That needs to happen because that is a
Okay.
good storyline.
Bring it in for
I
sure. Bring it
love
in for
it.
sure. So, do
I
you think
love it.
Andre got a baby mama?
No, I think he's got some weird ex lover out there. I think there's someone out there who is going to like who he was in love with, and there was some weird thing happening. I don't know what that thing is going to be. I mean, I think
Yeah,
that's the bigger secret is what broke them up, or if they're
yeah,
connected to some criminal thing or something like that. You know,
yeah. No,
I,
that's real. I want it to be dramatic. Y'all keep tapping the screen. We should be at 30K by now. Let's keep it popping. I want it to be dramatic. Like I want her to come back and be like, "You left me after that miscarriage." Like I want her to be like,
mm,
I trusted you. Like I thought that you were my person and then you just left me.
mm,
Like cuz it needs to have as much depth as it has in his eyes cuz this man is
agreed.
spooked.
Yeah.
You
And the
know?
fact that he's been hiding himself the whole marriage, like that one picture, he was like, I have to let it go because this looks really suspicious. But everything else, like the photo shoot, the interview, like all of those things of him like actively trying to hide from public view is clearly there's somebody who's either really, really important or really, really dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone who's about to like come in and stake again, like stake claim on his soul, or try to hurt him in some way. Like it's either
Yeah.
a love story or something really
Really
dangerous.
crazy,
Yeah,
really dangerous. Like, I do think that it's a person of stature, because
yeah,
even the fact of that champagne bottle shaking him so much, like, I think they own whatever that vineyard is that the champagne came from. And I'm just like, yeah, he done messed that person up. Whoever it is,
yeah.
he
They're
messed up
hurt.
bad. Yeah.
They're hurt, and they're
Yeah,
coming
they're
for him.
hurt. They're hurt for sure. And I do think it would be juicy if she had a baby. Now, I don't think he would know. I
Hmm.
think I think it would be good if he left and didn't know that she was pregnant and she's had the baby and all these things and she's been waiting for him to come back and he never came back. So when she saw that he married Danny, it was like, "Oh, bet you moved on."
I will agree. I like that, and I will go with that only if he and Danny stay together. Because
Right.
then it allows them to have that push and pull between somebody else and be like, I had this other family. Now I know what it's like, but we're still choosing each other and all of
Mhm.
that. I
For
think that would be
sure.
because I love Danny and Andre together. I think they're so good. I mean, she's just amazing. Like
Yeah.
every every
Yeah.
scene she shows up in, she as an actress, she is just
Carla, I mean, she has the blueprint down. She's been in
yeah,
soap operas for so long,
yeah.
like
She's
she
just
knows the blueprint for it. And I do think it would be interesting to see her as a mother again. Like
mm,
she's a mom now, but we've always seen her with older Chelsea and Naomi. So to see her with a young baby, I
oh.
think that would be nice to see that side of her, like does she go
Interesting.
into the obsession mode like Leslie did, or is she still a bit standoffish because she's not fully the mom? Like just to see how she
Mm.
deals with that whole stepmom situation.
Or
And
does it? Oh yeah,
yeah, and
that's
for Andre to be truthful about the fact that he does want kids.
yeah, that's
I
true
think
too.
he
Because
fully was like, "Oh, I don't want kids because he loves Danny so much." And when they kept bringing that up, it was like, "Well, I'm just going to say I don't because I do want her." But I think if he got a baby brought to him, like, "Hey, this is yours," I think he might step up and be a really good dad.
yeah, That's true. And then it would also put Danny and Nicole again in parallel situations of losing their husbands, of their husbands having wives. Like it brings that out too.
Mhm. Oh yeah, and that might be like a bit traumatic for Nicole for a second. Like, oh
Yeah.
girl, you gonna raise this baby kid? Like, but then that would be good. So then it would make her face the fact that she still wants Ted, and maybe she can realize I can have a life with him even with Eva existing.
Right.
You know, because she divorced him so doggone
Oh,
quick
that
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 you
could work.
know that whole switch around to be like, ooh, okay, if Danny can deal with this and she's supposed to be the wild sister, I'm the one that's, level headed. If she can deal with raising another kid with her husband, then maybe I can accept Ted and we can move forward,
Ooh,
Like, that would be interesting.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, that would be good. And so
Mm-hmm.
then that would take Kyle out of the picture.
Kyle need to go.
I love Kyle.
I love
Listen,
Kyle. I love Kyle, but she's
for a
gonna hurt
moment,
him. You know?
yeah.
Like he's already fallen so deep. Like you can tell that he's just waiting for her to like come on in. Like he's like, I got you. Like I'm ready. I'm ready. And
Mhm.
even though she's chosen him over Carlton already, in my opinion, she done already let
Oh
Carlton go.
yeah,
Be over it.
that was weeks ago. Like
Yeah.
that was months ago, really. Like I was like, why are you
Exactly.
still dating this man?
Like Carlton is old news for
We haven't
sure.
seen Carlton in like 6 weeks. What?
Right, right. And then
What
the
y'all
moment
talking
he
about?
pops back up, she's like, "Oh, I'm
I'm so
tired.
tired.
I'm
I was like,
so
I
tired."
know that. I know that plot. I've done that before. Oh, I'm so tired.
We all
Oh
have, right?
God.
Like, oh, it's been such a long day. Just
It's
call
been
me
such a long
tomorrow.
day. Call me tomorrow. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early.
Right. And 2 seconds later, here come Kyle, and she's like, "Ooh, I do want to cuddle. Let's go to
Yeah.
sleep
Thank
together."
you. So cozy. And then was like, my head hit the. I fell asleep before my head hit the pillow. I bet it did.
I
I'm
bet it
sure it did.
did.
I'm sure it did, Nicole.
I'm
That's
sure
why.
you did, girl.
Listen, this is why sometimes I love Leslie when she was just like, oh, by the way,
Oh my God, that was
just
so
so you
messy.
know. And so your mama know. And so that everybody else in this country club knows. This house sleeping with this man, and this is what she's doing over
She was like, girl, I'm not gonna let you have it. I'm not gonna let you have it.
I love y'all.
Oh my
Sometimes I love Leslie.
gosh.
Leslie was like, Vernon Dupree, don't you run away from
Don't
me.
you run away from me. Oh my God. Because Vernon was so over it. Vernon was so over it.
It's so
He was
insane.
like, please don't build that house again. Please take your little
Please
broom and go somewhere
no.
else.
Oh my god. Y'all, I love Leslie. I mean, I love to hate Leslie. She's
I do. I
I mean,
do.
they give her the most to do, and she's just said, here it is. The choice I
Just
have
take
made,
it.
this is all. This is all
This,
of it.
just take it. It's fine.
And I
No, for
love all,
real.
I love all of it. She has made bold choices, and I'm like, you know what? Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Give
And
it to
it's so
me.
funny because it's only a matter of time before she starts flirting with Carlton. Like I
Oh,
think
wow.
she always takes her moment.
Ooh, because once Nicole finally dumps Carlton, then Leslie can be like, "Oh, look at you, Carlton. Oh, she look at naughty Nikki. Look at her dropping another fine man and just all up
Facts.
in his stuff."
Facts. She gonna lay it on thick. And then in her deluded mind, it's gonna be, ooh, this is how I get Ted back because I'm gonna be with his best friend and he's gonna get
Yep.
jealous.
Because if it worked for Nikki, it might work for me.
It might work for me.
Because that's her MO. Leslie's like, let me
My
just do everything
goodness.
Nikki did and have two men because she'll also have the detective
The detective.
and Carlton.
Oh
And
my
so she'll try to play
gosh.
the two men thing to be like, don't you want me now, teddy bear?
And that's not even gonna work because Malone ain't gonna fight nobody. Malone could
No.
care
He
so
will be
less.
like, I'm out. Where's my pension? I'm trying to leave.
I'm trying to
He
leave.
was Danny Glover in every Lethal Weapon movie. He was like, this is my last day.
He was like,
I'm
get me
trying to get
out of
out of
here.
here.
Get me out of here. I want to be on my
Instead of
boat.
He trying to get on that boat. He been trying to get on that boat for like 2 years now.
Literally. It's like, how many more bones do you got to bury before you can get up out of here, bro?
Right,
Like,
just go. Just go. Jacob
just
did
go.
the plasma ring. You're done. You're
You're
done.
done. You're done. I mean, Joey won't let him go. That is a thing. Joey did say,
Uh,
you can't go nowhere. You got a little more work to
right.
do for me.
That just means his contract got signed for another year. Congratulations,
Facts.
sir.
Yay.
I love it. I love it. I love a working actor.
Oh my gosh. I do too. Okay. Shout out to the working actors. It's hard to stay relevant.
Yep.
So that's
And
good.
they film in Atlanta, which is where I'm from. So they be filming
Oh,
right
lit.
in my. Actually, Clifton Davis. I need to go see if I can do it. He's going to be speaking at the university where I work.
Oh, what university?
Emory University.
Oh, at Emory. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. I know all about I went to Spelman. I graduated from
Oh,
Spelman.
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, all up and through there. I even worked at Trilith for 2 years. I was working with Marvel at that time. But I
Okay.
love Trilith Studios, and that's where they're filming. So it's
Yeah.
really cool that they're getting a piece of LA, because usually all the soap operas are in LA. So it's really
Yeah.
cool that Atlanta's starting to get into that world. That's where that money is, that steady money.
We hope. We're trying to.
Yeah.
We got to get it back up and running because people
Yeah.
are hurting a little bit.
It's tough
and they
out
need-
here.
Yeah.
It's
It's
tough
hard
out
to do.
here. I mean, as long as
Mhm.
Georgia keeps those property taxes at bay, they'll always have a hand in the pot.
Right. Well, we'll know after this next election.
Right.
I mean,
And that's where I'm done with that. I don't even want to go into politics.
I don't even want to get into that, but
Right,
it's been such a
right.
lovely conversation.
It's been so great. Like, let's
It's so
not
right.
go down that.
Let's not ruin this moment.
Right, exactly. Let's keep that going.
Oh my God,
But
it's
I'm
been
so
great.
glad you were able to come up. What's
Yeah,
like
me
one of
too.
how do you want this week to end?
How do I want this week to end? Oh gosh, I have so many thoughts. This week is going to end with uh Jacob. No, not Jacob. It's going to be something with Danny and Bill.
Mm.
I think something with Danny and Bill is going to happen. And maybe I don't know. I could possibly see. No, she wouldn't do that. Nicole cussing out Kyle's son for talking about their personal life.
Ooh, that would
'Cause-
be juicy, but yeah.
yeah, I don't think she would do that.
Mm-mm.
Oh God, what do I want to see?
Yeah.
That's
What would you
that's
want to see? I do like Bill and Danny ending together. I want Bill to fully pass out in front of Danny and her to hit it
oh
save
yeah,
him,
that could happen.
please. You know?
No, Bill, no. I do have a future prediction is because today, I don't know if y'all heard, she's been calling it
A shouse.
shouse. Now, maybe she said it before, and maybe I misheard it today, but I swear I thought she said, I'm building my studio house.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Which to me means that she is going to sign Kyle's son to start doing music with him and start producing music with him.
I could sure see that.
Just to mess with Anita.
Yes, because the way that she burst his bubble about Anita, that was so janky. One, but two, yes, she's definitely pushing this whole narrative. I'm ready for her to have that studio and for her to get in there and have a horrible voice, and everybody be like, "You sure Barbara's your mama? Because you sound horrible.
You sound rough."
For sure. But yep, she gonna make that studio happen.
Yeah, I think she's gonna sign Kyle's son. I
Yeah.
think she's gonna make him try to make him a star to get back at Anita.
Yeah. And I can
While
see
she's
her.
working with the Articulettes on their comeback album, she's going to be working with Kyle on this album or something like that.
Yes. And I can see her being a cookie lion of Garland of Fairmont Crest. You know,
Hmm.
like I
Yeah,
could see Leslie being an A&R. I think she does go hard for people at the very least.
yeah.
You know, so
And I
that
think
would
she
be
would,
interesting.
yeah. And I think she, like, if she may, like, at first be like, oh, I did it because I wanted to like use you for information. But I actually really do see some talent in you, and I really want to support this dream because my mother never got it. And pulling on those heartstrings, and that being the story, and that
Yeah.
being the tension between the two of them, is that she lied to him at first, but now he's choosing to trust her, which is going to cause problems with everybody else in Fairmont Crest, and
I like that. I
yeah,
like that for sure. And it gives her another leg in the game. She's not
yeah.
just Barbara's daughter anymore. Like now I'm that manager. I got to have my own place in the music industry. So now she can go toe to toe with Anita on a different
Mhm.
level. You
Yeah,
know, I do like that.
and she needs somebody else to like anchor with. She keeps reaching for people. Like I think a Leslie um Haley combo would have been
It
brilliant.
would have been
It would have been so
brilliant.
good. It would have
And
been
see,
so
that's my
good.
issue with Haley. She doesn't have a real in-game plan, right? Like for her, it's always just, oh, I want to be the widow. He's going to pass away. Everything's going to be fine. You need somebody to pin it on. If
Right.
she would have became best friends with Leslie, Leslie is the best person to pin it on. She's got so much anger towards Bill for making her leave Fairmont Crest
Yep.
when she was pregnant. Like, all she got to do is say, "Hey, girl, come over and let's have brunch at my house." And
Oh,
then now
but
she's dropping little tidbits.
let's wait until Bill goes away and like always be there when like it's the two of them there, but not Bill. So she'll be like,
Yes.
"Oh, she's been like poisoning our drinks or doing whatever." Like I didn't know, but she always had access to our house, and I thought she was. You could have
Yes.
played.
She could have played it so many different
Yeah,
ways.
she
Yeah.
was
And
like,
she
"Oh,
gonna
I
need
got
some help.
played."
She gonna
Yeah,
need some help. Cause
yeah,
I mean they're about to get Randy's card. And once Randy is compromised, he's gonna
hmm
choose himself. And Haley's gonna be out
yeah,
by herself.
yeah.
So
I think by the end of the summer we see this thing blow up.
yeah. Yeah. I'm ready
Yeah,
for it. I'm ready
I'm here
for
for
it.
it.
And I do hope that I want some time with Val. I want some time for that mask to be taken off. Like I was even saying this in one of my previous lives to where because somebody was like, well, what's gonna happen with Haley? Like, I do want her to still be on the show. I want Haley to be in jail waiting on trial, and
Uh-huh.
we constantly get people coming in and talking to her. You know, and
Oh
by
yeah,
that point, she doesn't care. She's not Haley anymore. She's Val. Her jig is up. So
yeah.
now she has to talk to Naomi as Val. She has to talk to Bill as
Ooh,
Val. You
yes.
know, like she had like then we get to see like I don't care about y'all. Like I already had a rough life. Like that
Right.
whole
Who is
character.
she? Yeah.
That's
Because
what I
here's
want to
the
see.
thing. Because here's the thing. I think that actress is really good because when this show first started, I was like, there was something going on here. Because nobody is this bad of an actress. I was like, they would not have cast her if she was this
Facts.
bad. And I was like,
Facts.
God, is it me? She's just really bad. And I was like, there's got to be something going on here, you guys. Like, she can't be this bad of a. And I was like, and it took me like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, oh, she up to something. Oh,
Yes.
she's shady. This is an act. She is like, I was like, she is not this bad of an actress.
Yes.
She is
I remember the
shady.
first time she hugged Bill and looked at the camera and I was like, "Oh, there it is.
There it
There
is.
it
I was
is.
like, there it is.
She's oh yeah, she's up to
I was
something."
like, she's not right. I was like, there. I felt so good about myself. I sent a text to my friend when I remember it. I was like, she's just not right. I can't. And then when it was real, I was like, okay, thank goodness, because
Thank
y'all are too
goodness.
good to make me think that this woman is this bad of an actress on your.
Yeah, they
And
had
it
us
was
fooled. They
Yeah,
had
and
us
then I was
fooled for a
like, oh,
second.
she's great. She is great.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also give it up for the nominees, all the nominations for the
Yes.
Emmys.
I can't wait to watch the
Congratulations.
Emmys. Like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I think and even if they don't win them all, like, I mean, 15 nominations on your
That's
first year,
huge.
like, that's huge.
That's a huge
You know, we
accomplishment.
made a huge splash, and I
Yeah.
think, you know,
I
now if
mean,
anybody deserves to get that due, it's definitely Tamara. You know, give
yeah.
Anita her
Give
roses.
her.
You know,
Thank you.
she's been working in this industry for decades.
Forever.
You
And
know,
she's been on the like she did a whole year whatever where she was like on a soap doing Broadway and another like show all at
yeah,
the same, like she was doing like three major projects at the same time,
yeah.
like
She's
in her
been in and out
20s.
of
Like she's been in a
Law and Order for
Law
like
and
20
Order
years.
SVU.
Like,
Yeah, Law and Order SVU as the medical examiner. She's got a
yes.
great career.
Yes, it's time
Um
for her to start racking in those
yeah,
awards. Like,
yeah.
it's way past due for her,
And
for
it's so great,
sure.
like when what she's doing in terms of like showing up as this like matriarch that's not messy. Her messiness is like a
Right.
mature messiness, and it's like, well, that's really nice to see. Like, I feel and I'm struggling with you, but it's like, but it's also teaching me how to be a mature person. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't, like, life will challenge you, but it doesn't have to be messy.
Messy.
Life in itself is a soap. Like, you
Yes.
don't have to, like, it doesn't have to be messy. You can handle it with grace and love and empathy and do all those things. And then let everyone else, the younger kids deal with the messy and
With the
fight
messiness
with
of it
that.
all. For
You
sure. No,
know,
I'm so with you on that.
yeah,
I definitely love
we get to
her.
grow. We get to grow and we get to be
Yay.
better versions. And, so I like that about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I definitely love Anita for that, for sure. Thank you so much for coming up, Charlie. This was
Thank
so
you.
great.
Thank you so much, Vinny. I really appreciate you having me here. This was fantastic.
Yes. No, for
Thank you.
sure. I have followed you. I hope you definitely like come
I
up
followed you
more.
as well. I
Like,
will keep an eye out for you because I watch every day, and
yes.
I can
Yes.
I will talk about this forever because it's so good, and I have so many thoughts.
Yes. I love that. No, for sure. We will definitely have more conversations. I usually go live on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Okay,
So you'll
great.
definitely see me around then and we can talk more.
Okay, sounds good. All
All
right,
right. I'll see
nice
you
to see you.
later.
All right, bye.
Bye. So great. I appreciate you, Charlie. That was so amazing. Y'all keep tapping the screen. We're almost to 30K. Let's get to 40 before we end. Kelly said, when is the Emmys? So the Emmys is on September 14th, Monday, September 14th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be on NBC and streaming on Peacock. Oh, and it's being hosted by Mariska. Shout out to SVU. It's being hosted by Olivia off of Law and Order SVU. So that's lit. That's lit. We'll probably do a watch party. I'll set it up. I'll set it up so we can do a watch party together for the Emmys, because that'll be really cool. It's on a Monday night, but I'm pretty sure I can make that work. Yeah, they're on TV this year. Yeah. Because I know last year they only streamed it. They only streamed it. But yeah, it says it's going to broadcast on NBC and it will be streaming on Peacock. So yeah, that's going to be really good. Let's get it to 35K and then I'll bring up the next person. I do see somebody in the queue. Let's tap the screen and get it to 35K and then I'll bring her up. But yeah, we can definitely watch those Emmys together for sure. That'll be fun. B Gray said, have you talked about who else wanted to put Tyrell across their knee today? I know. I was saying that when I first started the live. It was so good seeing Martin be a black dad. Be a stern dad in that moment. Because Martin, Terrell said, I'm going to be flying to LA every weekend. And Martin said, with what money? With what money? Okay, please. You ain't got money like that, boy. And I ain't paying for it. And I ain't paying for it. He said, you ain't getting the private jet. You ain't getting nothing. Where that money at? You ain't getting that out of me. It was so funny to watch him buck up like that. You never see Martin get like puffed up. Exactly. We never get that side of Martin. So for him to he was like, please. It was good, man. It was good. I love to see Martin get emotional, get bucked. He was pop. He said, you ain't finna play me. Vernon is going to burn out Leslie's trust fund messing with him. I hope so. I hope so. And let's talk about, look, the way that Leslie refers to her relationship with Barbara is so annoying. She really, like, when Kat be like, Eva loves to play the victim, it's Leslie who loves to play the victim. For her to sit there and tell Noah, oh, it was my mother unalived herself because she was thrown out of the group by the Anita Williams Dupree. Now, we know that's not all that happened with the story. You wasn't even there. You don't even know what happened. Like, for her to just straight up throw Anita under the bus, you should have shut up when you started getting that trust fund. You still cashing them trust fund checks, but then want to still hold that guilt over Anita's head. Are you kidding me? What type of made up story? I'm like, girl, ain't nobody giving you no sympathy for that mess. Talking about, oh, I'll never know a mother's love because my mother was cheated out of her chance of stardom. Girl, please. Exactly. You getting that trust fund from Anita's money. Just janky. And that's what Anita did out of the comfort of her own heart. And see, that's why we need Dante Green. That's why we need Dante Green to come to the front. The only person that can humanize Barbara and tell us what really happened with Barbara as a lover and a person is Dante Green. When Dante Green comes to the front and says, hey, y'all using Barbara's vocals. I want my piece. And he meets Leslie, his daughter. Because Dante Green, who was the manager, Dante was the manager of the Articulates when they were still on the up and coming. Dante was the one that told Anita that she needed to get rid of Barbara, that Barbara would not go with them to stardom, that Barbara was a little too hood for them to become famous. That was all Dante's doing. That was not Anita's doing. That was Dante that told Anita that she needs to get Barbara up out of there. Okay? And then it was Dante that convinced Anita that she needed to go solo. That she needed to fully be rid of the Articulates and go solo. So it's going to be Dante to come in and tell Leslie, look, I'm your daddy. And let's do the whole DNA test. Let's not even assume. Let's get that man swabbed the moment he walks through that door. I'm your daddy. And your mama was this, and that. Okay? Your mama wasn't no saint. Your mama wasn't no damsel in distress that got cheated out of her deal. She ain't want to get with the program. I told the group to turn the wigs around and she ain't want to turn her wig around. Okay? I told the group what needed to happen in order to be done. If I'm telling the group what to do and you don't want to get in line, you got to go. You got to go. And that's what I need. Right now, Barbara is a saint. Barbara is always going to be a saint to the articulates because she's no longer here. They won't speak bad on her because they'll always have survivor's guilt. All of the articulates, Anita, Sharon, and what's the other one? I can't even remember the other one name. Anyways, Tracy, Sharon, and Anita. All of them, feel bad that they made it and she didn't. So they're not going to tell the real story. They're not going to tell the full story. We need Andre Green to come to the front. Dante Green to Andre. We need Dante Green to come to the front to be that. Now, I already said who I wanted it to be. Okay. Cause the original actor who played Joe Jackson. Y'all know who it is. The OGs know. If you've seen the OG Jackson story, the Jacksons in American Dream, that man who played Joe Jackson, Lawrence Hilton, that's who needs to play Dante Green. Okay? Call him up. Call him up. I want him to be Dante. He got his same cut. How he got that slick hair right there. You even see that smile? He looking like give me my money. Dante Green. Right there. That's who I want. Okay? He would kill that. Oh, you want to see Debbie Morgan? Fair. I love Debbie Morgan. She's a great actor. He is fine. He's always been fine. Richard Lawson. I do love me a Richard Lawson moment. I love when he was going to marry Lisa, when he married Lisa on the end of Sister Sisters. That was a great time. Richard Lawson is a good actor. He would be a good one as well. I would definitely enjoy seeing him on my screen again. I would love that. We love Richard Lawson. Oh, he was on All My Children? Oh, that's lit. Yeah, so he know the game. He know what's going on. He know the game. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. But we need Dante Green. We need Dante Green to the front. He's the only one that can really expose Barbara for who she really was. And we're still assuming that that Barbara's gone. We're still assuming that Barbara really did unalive herself. I ain't see nobody. You ain't see nobody. This is a soap opera, people. Unless we saw a body, it never happened. And even then, it still might be a switch up situation, right? Like, okay, B Gray, I'm resurrecting everybody. I still want Doug to come back. Lynette ain't dead, and neither is Barbara. Period. Okay? Doug is still alive. I don't care. They never had a body. Okay? Don't forget that they never had a body for Doug. All right? Talking about he burned up in the car. That's some BS. All right? That man is still alive. And I hope he pop up the moment that that Deanna gets locked up in that crazy house after Vanessa put her there. When Vanessa put her there, Doug gonna come back to get her out. And I still believe that Doug is the impaler. If they wrote this show right, Heather would still just be the mouthpiece. Heather ain't the real impaler. It's Doug. Doug is in the shadows and she's working for him. Period. Okay, I'm done with it. All right, y'all got me to 35. Let's push it to 40. I'm gonna bring up Miss Naya. Hi, love. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Tell me how you feel about what's going on this week.
I feel like the first thing is Leslie, after Eva survived, said, I found the Lord. I'm not gonna be messy no more. And now you telling your enemy's sneaky link son hit your enemy's mama's business. Like that
Just
boy don't even know
messy.
what his daddy doing.
Messy.
Messy.
Just messy. She didn't have to bring him into it.
Right.
She did not have to bring, and poor Noah. She just burst all his bubbles in that conversation. It was just so sad. That is wild. How do you feel? How you feel about what's going on with the Haley situation? You think they gonna catch her?
I think they're gonna catch her, but I think the writers are taking too long because they want to keep the actress on the show and is trying to figure out how to get Haley, but keep her on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I definitely agree. I think they are still trying to figure out what to do with her once this Bill storyline ends. But I mean, I think they could do so much. She's very talented and we only know Haley still. I think if they really dive into Val and let her come out and play, then we can really get some interesting dialogue going on with that for sure.
Um, do you think Tyrell is too crazy in love? Like, I think he's
Absolutely.
doing too much.
Absolutely. I mean, puppy love is real,
It's real.
poor thing. This is his first love. And I did like that we saw the conversation for Samantha to talk to Martin and Smitty and to remind them that hey, he has lost a lot in his life and his way of dealing with loss is going
Clinging.
harder for
Yeah.
it and clinging tighter to it as opposed to letting it go, and he did
Yeah.
lose his mother at a young age. So I think this is him, just trying to grasp on to the love that he knows. But he gonna learn heartbreak is part of life.
Yeah, and I get it because I'm not gonna say my age because I'm not getting restricted. But I think you know,
Ugh,
yeah.
that's
But
okay.
and I just had my first love or whatever, so I understand like trying to cling
Oh.
on. It ain't work out. But I know how it feels to like cling on to something when you lost so much. But Tyrell went too far. Like had I been talking to my mom the way he talked to Martin and Smitty, y'all would be inviting the cast to be on the gates to my funeral.
No, that's real. That's real. Oh, and you're so beautiful, like from your
Thank
picture. You have
you.
so much life to live. Like there's so much love that's gonna come your way. Like you gonna have your pickings. Just live your life and be, as true to you as you can be. That's the most that you can do.
Thank you.
Of course. But I do, yeah, I was glad. I think we're finally seeing some real parenting from Martin
Yeah.
and Smitty. They really let Tyrell slide a lot when they were dealing with Samantha and her antics. I think they kind of labeled Samantha as the chaotic child and was like, "Oh, Tyrell is smart. He'll be all right. Like he's just going to be fine." And now that he's showing his chaotic side, they're a bit shocked, but they not letting it happen. I
Yeah.
like that.
And One thing I loved about this week is that we got to see Kat. Like, this is pivoting, but I love to see Kat away, not just as I hate Eva. I hate Eva. We got to see Kat as a Dupree, not as the spoiled rich girl that hates the sister who she saved. Cause
Yes.
I love Kat. I just don't like seeing her like it's it's like it's her life's mission to make Eva miserable or to talk about Eva. When Eva hasn't done one thing to her since Eva's gotten out the hospital, but it's like Eva's name is always in Kat's mouth for no reason.
Yeah, Eva has a lot of pent. I mean, Leslie. Whoa, Kat still has a lot of anger. And I think she just needs time to sort through it. I think Eva has really been pushed in her face for a long time, and I think she's finally getting some time to breathe and to heal from things, and to focus on other things. And I agree. I do like when they put her focus somewhere else, because then we get to see the smart cat, the happy cat, the way when she gets to hang out with Chelsea and Naomi, like, and she's giggling and enjoying that time. Like, I think it's good for us to see that side of Kat, not just always surrounded around Eva.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely think she's going to be the one to crack this case, though. She's going to be the one to figure out, they ain't sleeping together, but they got ties, they family.
Yeah. Do you
For
think
sure.
do you think Mona wants Randy?
I don't know what Mona wants, to be honest. I think Mona feels like she doesn't have the right to want Randy. I think she's
Yeah.
scared to want Randy. Like, I think she's still very much a church woman. She's obviously older than him. Well, not obviously, but I think that's what they're trying to play it as. Because people keep going in between, like, oh, do you like him? Oh, you're kind of like a mom to him. Like, it keeps going back and forth with that, and they still haven't even really solidified what Randy's age is. So I think that's kind of where the disconnect is for me. But I do think that she has a serious soft spot for him.
Yeah.
I do think that she wants to see him be a better person. I do think she's genuinely scared for him. She doesn't want him to, fall under the Joey guise. But it's probably a little too late,
Yeah.
in my
He's
opinion.
too far in because I'm sure he has something to do with Doug.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he's made it clear that he's made his choices. Like, it's not like he is some kid off the street that Joey picked up and made work for him. Like, Randy has chosen this life multiple times. So I
Right.
think I do think we're gonna see some backlash when she goes and talks to him and says, "Oh, well, I played cards with Joey and I convinced him to light up on the things that he makes you do." I think we're gonna see him blow up because he's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Don't be coming into my life like that."
I understand, like, Randy made that choice. I would have more empathy for Randy should something happen if it was like a Eva situation. Because with Eva, she was lied into doing what she did. And then,
Hmm.
so if that was the case with Randy, I would understand. But you chose well, from what we know, he chose the streets.
Yeah, absolutely. Because even, the story that he tells Vanessa, from when he says that him and Doug got into some trouble and he actually got pew pew, and that's how Doug decided that he wanted to be a doctor because he wanted to figure out how to help people and he was mad that he couldn't help Randy in that situation. I think I think that is also a cop out because that could have been an awakening for him as well.
Yeah.
Like, he could have also been like, "Oh, I want more for my life." He could have chosen then to do more with his life, but it was Doug that took that initiative, and then now he's just like, "Well, I'm stuck in this life now." But it is choices. I think what Mona told him is true. Everyone has a choice in life, and I think he likes that rough life. I think he don't want to put on a suit and work a real job, you know. I think he
Yeah.
wants to be in the streets. He enjoys his joggers and his chain.
I think he enjoys adrenaline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like with, I think that's why he's like pushy with Mona. Like he don't really want her. He wants Lynette
Oh yeah.
because she's the feisty, fast paced person that matches him. And I don't think Lynette's gone, and I refuse to believe she is. But
Oh yeah, no. Lynette is not gone. Absolutely not. He definitely got her chilling in some place. When he told Haley, when Haley told him that she was trying to get Bill in St. Bart's to where she can get her to himself, I mean, get him to herself and kind of like handle the situation. And he was like, "Oh, I got somebody out there that can fast track a death certificate and a cremation." I was like, "There go Lynette right there."
right.
That's probably Lynette that he was talking about. That's out there working,
and
in St. Bart's.
and I
She's
don't.
definitely chilling somewhere.
Yeah, I think Randy's gonna sell Haley out because he works for Joey, so he's gonna make money either way.
Hmm.
And if he gets caught, Joey's still gonna want him working for him. Like you have, I'm sure Randy has debt. You being in jail ain't stopping nothing. So
Facts.
so he's gonna rat out Haley, and Haley doesn't know how to treat somebody that's helping her. Cause you can't tell me I'm putting my freedom on the line for you to do whatever you doing with Bill, and you talk to me like you ain't got no sense.
Facts. No, that's so real. Like there's definitely a disconnect between the both of them. And I'm at the point where I don't even think he's fully telling the truth about whatever he's giving her to give Bill. Like I think whatever he's giving her, is not as strong or not even real poison to what she's supposed to be giving Bill, because this is taking way too long.
Do you think Bill knows?
Nah, I think he's completely oblivious. I think Bill's ego is so big that it won't even let him think that Haley would hurt him in any
Right.
way.
Cause he knows that, ooh, if this doesn't work out, I'm at to deal with the Duprees and the I told you so. So I
Yeah.
think his
And that's
ego
all his
won't
fault.
let him. Right. You
And
shouldn't.
that's all his fault. He should have married Haley and dipped. You didn't have to stay in Fairmont Crest.
You didn't even
You
have to be with
literally
your daughter's best friend. You didn't have to be with her in the first place.
literally
Oh,
literally broke up your whole marriage for your daughter's best friend. I mean, insane.
right.
Insane. But yeah, his ego is way too big for him to even fathom that somebody could pull anything over his eyes. Him and Joey are on that same level to where they think they know everything,
They think
and
they're
and
more.
everyone
Yeah.
everyone around them knows nothing, and that's not the case at all.
Yeah.
At all, for sure. Oh, thank you for coming up and talking to me. How do you feel? How do you think this week is going to end?
I think this week is gonna end with there being a breakthrough in the Dupree's investigation of Haley, and I think that Tyrell's gonna go off the deep. I personally, because I've seen the actor that plays Tyrell in play an addict on Divorced Sisters. Well, not an addict,
Hmm.
someone that tried it on Divorced Sisters. So I think they're gonna put him in that, like I don't know, like alcoholism or something else. Like my girl just broke up with me, and my parents don't understand me, and him being the son of a recovering addict. So I
Yeah, yeah. I definitely was saying that he's gonna get to a point that only June can save him from. I think just how June was the only person that was able to get through to Samantha when she was all wrapped up in that little knucklehead boy that she was messing with. I think June is going to be the only one that can get through to Tyrell to be a cautionary tale and say, "Hey, you're going down the same road I did. Like if you keep messing around like this, if you choose a substance over your schooling, it's only going to be downhill from here." And hopefully he listens, but I think he's got a hard head. I think it's going to take some time.
and As much as the Duprees love Tyrell, I think he might end up being the one that they'll end up being ashamed of because of the road he goes down. Like, oh, we can't put him in public; it'll mess up the public appearances.
Oh yeah, because Martin is definitely about to run for senator, and appearances are going to be so serious. And having him just hanging around the house, drinking or being on whatever substance or whatever, it's not going to be good for the image.
Yeah.
It is not going to be good for their image, and that's gonna pose a huge problem. So I can see that going. Ooh, that can go south really quick. But hopefully June is gonna swoop in. I think June is gonna pull that mom card, and she gonna get through to him because she was his first love. The mother is always the son's first love, and for her to break his heart the way that she did when she abandoned them, he might be dealing with some residuals with that, so I think she might be the only one that can really appeal to what he's really feeling.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. Cause Tyrell, the way Tyrell talked to Martin and Smitty, I expect that from Samantha because of the situation with who shall not be named. But I expect that from Samantha because we've seen it. But Tyrell, he's like the goody two shoes, quiet boy that don't say nothing.
Yeah, and that's usually the one. That's usually the one you got to worry about. It's usually how it goes. The one that's loud and open and they make mistakes in public and boldly. That's not the one you got to worry about. It's the one that's real sneaky and quiet. The one that's on the chess team and falls in love with one girl, and now that's his whole world. Like that's. Oh, and what B Gray said in the comments, B Gray, that's exactly what I've been saying about June from jump. I definitely think that she got into substances by chasing after the kid's dad. Whatever their relationship was definitely had substances in it. So I definitely think she will be the one to be able to get through to Tyrell to let him know, hey, that's not the way to go. That is not the way to go. Oh, well, I'm glad you were able to come up. Thank you for talking to me.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Stick in the comments. Make sure you follow me. I'm gonna go ahead. I see you follow me. I'm gonna go ahead and follow you back. And I'll definitely be seeing you soon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
She was so sweet. She was so sweet. I'm so glad we were able to talk. Yeah, you all. It's 11:30. We could keep it pushing. I got a little more time. What did we not talk about? Hit me in the comments. What did we not talk about? What y'all want to end this conversation with? Yeah, Tyrell learns the hard way for sure. He gonna have to knock his head on the pavement a little bit. I want Danny and Bill to come out. Look here. I want them to be exposed so bad. I need for in this mix of them trying to figure out who Haley is messing around on with Bill, I want them to find out that Bill been messing around with Danny. That would be some mess right there. Do you think Eva will start seeing Nicole for therapy? I don't think it's wise. I do think she needs a therapist, but I don't think it needs to be Nicole. I think it's crazy how they make it seem like Nicole is the only therapist in the world. She definitely needs a therapist, but not Nicole. Nicole already knows too much about her. She needs somebody that doesn't know her. In that moment, she needs somebody that's going to be fully objective. And even though Nicole is a good therapist, I don't think she's able to be objective. Kat is gonna find the footage. Oh. Kat finding the footage. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be good for her to be like, oh, let me figure out who Bill was with that night. And we know that the electricity came back on for a while before they got out of that elevator. She gonna be looking for the room where Haley and baby Abbott was in, and end up finding the scene of Danny and Bill in that elevator. I'm here for that. I want to see Bill's prenup too. Like, bring it to the front, because you're not gonna convince me that Haley didn't sign nothing. We're not gonna do that. We're not going to say that Haley didn't sign anything. That is absolutely insane. Like, that that would blow my whole mind for like, what? Like, what? If they ain't got no prenup, that's crazy. If they don't have a prenup, then she's rightfully so to take everything from him. I don't care anymore. If she didn't sign a prenup, it's over for Bill. It's over for Bill. I think Eva will go to Nicole for a referral. I like that. I like that. And that's real. I do think that Eva talking to Nicole will convince her that she does need to talk to a therapist. And Nicole, being the correct therapist that she is, will give her a referral instead of trying to therapize her. I agree. I do think that'll be good. Danny told her to find out who Haley spent her time with during the storm. She did. She did. She gonna find that footage. Kat gonna find that footage. Ooh, Kat gonna find that footage. I want Naomi to go off on Tomas. I did. Naomi just be dropping the ball. Like, Naomi be dropping the ball. That was the time to make him sweat. You done already told this man that you don't want his job, and now you gonna come at me sideways with this attitude? I would have made him sweat. The moment he walked in and been like, why are you in Bill's chair? I would have been like, because I own the place. Bro, did you clock in? Let me check that payroll sheet, because I run it now. Bill ain't never coming back. I run this office now. Give me your badge. As a matter of fact, don't you ever walk in my office without knocking again, bro. I would have made him shake in his boots, bro. Oh yeah, why am I at this desk? Because it's my desk. And we reevaluating whether we want to keep you or not, bruh. You better dust off that resume. Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of Tomas. Like, boy, please. Why is you bucking up at me? You ain't got no job. I'm the job now. I'm the job now. Did we pay for your trip to Puerto Rico? Let me see them pay stubs. I would have hit it with the you know how T.I. was on ATL when he was like, hey, let me be clear. This my daddy house. Let me be clear. Okay, I can do what I want to do up in here, bruh. You got it twisted. You got it twisted. This say Hamilton. I'm a Hamilton. What are we talking about? They need to bring Chelsea Stalker back because she was, yeah. Justice for my girl. Bring Allison back ASAP. Cause Chelsea too boring right now too. Like she needs to be shooken up in a way. Like bring Allison back for sure. I saw somewhere Tomas may have a love child, but you know the blogs. Yeah, the blogs be talking crazy. I hope so. Can that be the thing that makes Kat break up with him? Goodness. I mean, he done already slept with her sister. What else he got to do for her to break up with him? A love child would be nice, actually. I'm down with that. I'm down with him having a love child, okay? Okay, go, yeah, that's good. Have some little girl in Puerto Rico have his kid. And him come back and say, oh, she can't take care of him, so I gotta raise him. He's coming back with me. If you love me, you will raise this child with me. So Cat could chuck up the deuces. Okay? Peace. Get him up out of here. Tomas need to be drinking that tea now, Bill. A facts. A facts. Huh. Hey, that's facts though. Madison is boring. Madison can dip once we get rid of this court case. Like, this court case has so much potential to be so messy and so juicy, but they keep dragging it out. They keep dragging this court case out. Like, bro, can you please? Can you please? Like, can we get Willow? You got to bring Willow in, okay? Ain't no way you going to let this case be done without Willow. Bring Willow to the front so that we can have her do some crazy mess and be whatever. And then let's keep it pushing, all right? They done already let her start practicing again. She already back in the office. When Bill fell out and she talking about, oh, let me examine him. I said, when they let Madison back in the hospital? She taking patients again? I thought the board told her she was out. And now she get to examine again. She back up in the in the Parkinson's study. Like, we already passed all of that. Why are we still dealing with this court case? I'm over it. Ooh, that would be nice. Sinclair from Living Single playing Madison's mom. I like that. She hasn't done enough lately. That would be really good. She would eat that role up. That would be really good. That would be really good. Ashley, I'm over Ashley. I'm over Ashley. They need to take everything from Ashley. They missed the mark with giving Ashley too much. They gave her too much. Like, she should not have been working at Garland. She could have been a nurse, but at like another hospital. We only need to see her when Naomi is in the room. Just how we only see Pam when Danny is around, we should only see Ashley when Naomi is around. Like, Ashley having her own storylines are janky. We don't care about Grayson being a bartender and them being together. I could care less. I could care less. Grayson was only interesting when he was being Jacob's flunky. That's the only time I enjoyed Grayson on the screen, is when I thought that the case was going to be blown, that he was going to recognize Jacob when they was in them elevators together doing them drop-offs. When Jacob was still Rashad. That man's so fine. Jacob's so doggone fine. That's crazy. Sorry, y'all. I got a flashback of him wearing that gold chain in front of that brick wall. A sight to see right there. A sight to see. Grayson was better when he was... Oh, he was on the Young and the Restless? Fair. Fair. Who can't act? Color Me Crush, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Jacob be acting, okay? Jacob be acting. That man is scrumdiddlyumptious, okay? I don't care. That man is fine. Every time he walk in the room, I just be like, arrest me. You love the moment between Dana and Eva today. That was really beautiful for Dana to actually be a good... Well, Dana's a good mom to Eva. I will say that. She loves Eva. Eva is the only one that she's got. She tries with Eva. She does try. And it is sad to see Eva go through that. Anything that makes you feel disconnected from your body is a tough thing to deal with. I am happy that it's not that her liver is being rejected. That's what I thought was going on. I thought that they were going to say that she was rejecting her liver and she needed a different one. That would have been tough. But this is something we can deal with. You know, she's got to heal fully. She's got to heal emotionally. She's got to heal physically. She's just got to heal. It's going to take some time. But I'm glad that she has Dana and she has Isaiah. I think Isaiah is really doing his best to show that he'll always be there. You know, like he's not dipping on Eva. He's like, nah, girl, I'm here to the end. When he kissed the scar, y'all, that was beautiful. That really was. That really was a beautiful moment. I said, oh my goodness. He really do love that girl. He really do love that girl. Do y'all think Kat is going to have the same type of concern as Eva? For what? Oh, for the scar? No, I don't think Kat is gonna really scar much at all. Cause you gotta remember, Eva was fully damaged first, and then they had to do a transplant. So like, you know, Eva had a lot of issues before she even got to the surgery. Remember, she was in surgery before, and then she had to do this surgery. And with Kat, it probably was a lot smaller because, you know, they just needed a piece of her liver to give it to Eva. So Eva's surgery was a lot more extensive. I doubt that Kat has like a big scar like Eva, because even in the beginning, how the liver was damaged, however it fell on her and all of that, like I think she just probably has a lot of scarring. Yeah, it probably was just a lot going on there. Even how Carlton put it, to where he was like, well, the surgeon did everything, you know, that was possibly could be done. At some point, it's past cosmetics, you know, like we really just want to make sure everything is in its place and doing what it's supposed to do. So yeah, I think Eva's is probably way more extensive than Kat's. For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm still on Leah. I'm about to, well, for the second. It looks like we've come to a good pause. This was definitely great. This was definitely great. You know, I love talking to y'all on Wednesdays. I feel like the midweeks are always popping because they always give us our juiciest episodes in the middle of the week. So definitely, you know, we had some good moments. And we got a lot to look forward to, man. I think they getting on Haley's case. I'm ready for Haley to get desperate. I'm ready for Haley to get desperate. Like, I think she's finally accepting that he's not gonna go to St. Bart's. She's realizing that he is getting scared. Bill is getting scared. And if he goes to Madison and starts getting tested again, they're going to find out that he's being poisoned. So she, I don't know. We might get some dramatic. She might push him down the stairs or something, you know, like she might try to knock him upside his head or something. Like, I don't know. I'm ready for her to get desperate. I'm ready. That's when it's going to get real juicy. It's going to get real juicy. And I want everything to fall out. I want Danny and Bill to get caught. You know, I just want the whole everything to just hang out. Everybody mess just plop hit the floor. I'm ready for it. Okay. Well, it's 11:50, y'all. It's 11:50. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because I know we all got work in the morning. Well, the majority of us, I'm pretty sure. Have her do it in the office, scream and blame it on Tomas. Ha! so funny. That's so funny. I would love that. I would love that. Well, if y'all still in the comments, if you don't follow me, make sure that you follow me. I have been going live on Wednesdays and Sundays, and that will continue. So we've got our midweeks on Wednesday nights, and then I'll be doing the full week recap, and we talk spoilers on Sunday as well. So make sure y'all turn on your notifications, follow me, make sure you check out the lives on YouTube as well. I do post the whole live over there. It's always great talking to y'all. I appreciate y'all hanging with me, rocking with me. And I will see y'all on Sunday. All right, y'all.